Hey y'all. I'm sorry y'all, I'm like 3 minutes late. I told you I needed my coffee. I haven't had coffee in like 3 days. I apologize. But I put a post up yesterday talking about multiple streams of income does not mean multiple businesses. And the feedback that I'm getting back from some people, they were very unclear on that because a lot of people, hey twin, a lot of people thought multiple streams of income meant it meant that you had to have multiple businesses, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Trust me, I've done the multiple business thing. It was stressful as hell. And I just don't feel like that's the way. Like, we learn from things that we do, right? If you want to run 10 businesses and it doesn't cause you any distress or stress, then kudos to you. But I do want to identify easier ways to identify and implement streams of revenue in your business, so that you don't have to, right? Because you have to realize the core of me is still a therapist. I'm always still going to be looking out for the mental well-being and the well-being of whoever it is that I service as a coach, whatever capacity I'm in. So I am going to share this with you all. This is my good stuff, y'all, that I share with my pain coaching clients that I really want to share with you all, because I realize a lot of us are working way too hard. And I feel like when you work that hard, you're definitely compromising your mental wellness. Hey, Miss Malva. Mental wellness, overall well-being, physical wellness, everything, right, in the name of the hustle, right? So let's talk about identifying streams of revenue, or multiple streams of revenue, right? Multiple streams of revenue, again, does not mean several businesses. It just means multiple ways of generating revenue into a business. I tell my clients all the time, once you've identified your passion and purpose, right? The Bible says, again, it talks about the gift, right? The gift that God has given you. The gift is of everything that God created you to do, right? Not to be confused with talents, because talents is a thing that you learn how to do, whatever they may be. I learned how to bake cakes. I learned how to cook, whatever it is, right? So talents are not to be confused with gifts. The gift is the thing that God created you to do. It's your purpose for being here, right? And the gift makes room for you. So that means that you can identify and align different streams of revenue with that very one thing, right? There's no need to deviate from the gift. All you have to do is diversify, right? I'm going to use, for example, Walmart, right? Sam Walton, when he created Walmart, Walmart was like a mom and pop store, right? In the neighborhood or whatever. He developed a store to service the needs of the neighborhood or whatever, right? As he identified more needs in the neighborhood, he further diversified Walmart to it's what we see today, right? The family care division on whatever it is, right? So naturally, apparently, people in the neighborhood needed pharmaceuticals, medication, whatever it is, right? At some point, he added a pharmacy. People may have gotten to the point where, okay, well, we celebrating birthdays, we need cakes, XYZ. There was a bakery, right? So it's grown into the Walmart that you see today. He didn't say, okay, well, let me go open a bakery. Let me go open a pharmacy on this corner, right? Let me go do this. All of this is under one umbrella, right? So you go into Walmart and you have access to all type of stuff, bedding, clothes. You can get your prescription filled while you making, purchasing groceries. I was just want to say making groceries, but that's a New Orleans thing. I'm sorry. Purchasing groceries is what the rest of the nation says. Purchasing groceries, getting meat cut, buying a cake. You can do all of that in Walmart. That's under one umbrella, right? Jeff Bezos with Amazon. When you're seeing pictures floating around the internet with Jeff Bezos sitting at one little desk in one little box office or whatever, right? He diversified Amazon to the point where now Amazon has everything that you can imagine, right? So Amazon has an influencer program. If you're an author, you can publish your books through Amazon. Just everything, right? Amazon even recently added their own delivery driving services or whatever, right? So you can have a $10,000 investment with Amazon and have your own fleet of drivers with Amazon. Amazon offers everything now, right? But it started off as something small, and he diversified it by adding streams of revenue to that particular business, right? Not 10 different businesses. It's all Amazon with different streams of revenue, right? So you got the Walmart philosophy, you got the Amazon philosophy. So I'm going to do it simpler to make it more applicable to you as the small business owner, right? What streams of revenue can you add to your business? And I'm going to use, for example, one of my clients. Everybody knows Jamal, who's a real estate investor, right? So I'm going to use him for example. Jamal is a real estate investor, been doing real estate investing, finances, all of this for several years. he contacted me about 2 years ago and was like, I need to know what else I can add to my business, right? Because I want to help people, and in the same token, just, add another stream of revenue to my business. So Jamal does real estate investing to the point where he does real estate wholesaling, which is a little bit different from wholesaling because it's at a greater capacity, and real estate flipping, right? So flipping properties, those type of things, right? So he and I sat down and I was like, well, in order to help other people want to know what it is that you do, right? Because they want to be able to do that for themselves as well, right? We know that real estate investing is, pretty profitable. So we hashed out for him to add 2 streams of revenue to his business. We worked on a coaching program, and we also worked on courses, right? So coaching and courses. I'm telling you all this because it may be something that you can add to your business, right, as streams of revenue. We developed the coaching program, right? And even when you identify streams of revenue, you have to realize that doesn't mean you can add them all at one time, right? There is strategy behind implementing these streams into your business, because again, if you add them all at one time, can't nurture each one of them because it's too much. You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to add everything at one time, you can't nurture all streams at one time, right? So then you end up still failing. It's a strategy behind even implementing the streams of revenue, right? So with the coaching, we implemented the coaching program 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. I was getting a call in. We set up the program, determined what type of what he was going to be offering in the coaching program, what he was willing to teach people, based on what what was most beneficial to the people that he would be servicing in this particular coaching program. We identified the pricing to it, the target audience for it. Hey, Shalita. Everything affiliated with that particular coaching program, right? And you have to realize we started off with the coaching program because it's the easiest to implement. When you are coaching someone, all you're doing is literally teaching them the skills and giving them the knowledge that you already know, right? And helping them to apply it to whatever their business is, whatever their life is, whatever it is, right? So that was the easiest program to start up, right? The coaching program. The coaching program was $10,000, a 6-month, $10,000 coaching program, right? Initially, he was like, oh, I don't know if I want to charge that. I was like, you're going to charge it, because based on what you're giving people, again, you got to realize in my coaching, I have to do a lot of mindset coaching with people as well, because you have to overcome, a lot of stuff, right? In order to even charge what you're worth, to offer services, all of this good stuff, right? So I do a lot more than just business coaching in my coaching. It's a lot of mindset coaching. It's a lot of life coaching, all of that stuff, right? So getting him to understand the value of what he was getting ready to give people, and people really don't mind paying that because they know they're going to make that over and over again, right? So just how God worked it, I ended up getting another coaching client, a new coaching client, helping her to strategize in her business as well. And one of the things that she wanted to learn was real estate investing. So literally, we hadn't even finished mapping out his coaching program. We had the pricing, we had the logistics of everything that he was going to offer, but we hadn't just finished packaging it, right? I was like, I have the perfect person for you that's going to teach you. I'm going to connect the two of you all. Contacted him and was like, listen, I got your first client for your coaching program. He was like, so how much we going to charge? I said, we already determined what the price going to be. Because again, a lot of times we second guess ourselves. And even like the pricing that we establish for our services or whatever, even though it's very valuable, right? So I was like, this is what you're going to charge her, because that's what the price is. And you're going to offer her everything that we mapped out already, right? Connected the two of them. She paid him $10,000 right off the bat. He was like, I was so shocked to see that. Just like whatever, right? But I promise you, from the $10,000 investment that she invested in his coaching program, in a year and a half, she's been with him a year and a half and has 3 properties. She made that investment right back off the first property, right? So he gave her all the knowledge, skills, everything that he used in his real estate investing business, right? That is what coaching is. So if you are adding a coaching component to your business, you are literally saying, I am willing to teach people. Hey, my girl, I'm willing to teach people all the skills that I know, all the knowledge that I know based on what I already do, right? That's literally why people will come to you for coaching services, right? And people are willing to pay for it. If they ain't willing to pay for it, then that ain't your client, and it's okay. Go on, keep on offering your services, keep on at the price that you have it at. Because first of all, your price ain't determined by me and nobody else that's coming to you for service. It's determined by you and God. God gave you the value first, and then you confirm it to say, okay, God, you're right. That is what I'm worth, and you articulate that to the rest of the world. The end. It ain't based on what's in my pocket or what's in so and so pocket, and I don't know if they could afford it. And it's that your services is based on what you say is worth, right? What you and God say is worth. After that, you don't need no further confirmation. Yeah, you're gonna have people saying, oh, it's too high, or this, that, or whatever. That ain't your client. Don't even worry about them. Keep moving, right? So we added the coaching component. Again, that was the easier component. Now, I know y'all saw me fly to Atlanta I was about to say 2 weeks ago. That wasn't 2 weeks ago. That was right before my surgery. So that was 4 weeks ago. Fly to Atlanta to get his courses recorded, right? Courses are a lot more difficult to add into your business because you got to realize you have to record all of the courses. You have to have the ebook or textbooks or whatever it is to coincide with it. It's a lot more into creating courses for your business, right? But is it profitable? Hell yeah, it's profitable because guess what? You create that course one time, you putting that part of your business on automation, and that part of your business is making money consistently without you even in it anymore, right? The requirement of you up front is to record the courses, whatever coincides with the course. If they have like a certificate of completion after it, you have to make sure you have whatever resources they need to successfully complete your course and have all the knowledge that's necessary, right? That they have connection to different resources. If it's like apps or anything that you're using in a business, you want to make sure that they are well informed. So you got to put everything together. You have to make a determination of what platform you're going to offer your courses on, how you're going to automate it. You actually have to pull somebody in to create the content for you, because the verbiage for your landing pages, most of the time you are not the person that should be creating that. So you have to have somebody to come in and create the content for the landing pages. You got to get somebody that's professional in promoting ads, because guess what? That ain't my thing. I've been to set the ad up and ain't nobody gonna see it, right? So you kind of have to build your team in order to make the automation part of your business work. But is it worthwhile? Absolutely worthwhile. I just saw the other day, I was reading this girl offered a course, and in 24 hours she had made $32,000, right? Off a course that she only created one time. Now she gonna continue to make money off that particular course. Why? Because the advertising is behind it, the ads are behind it. All she doing is bringing awareness to it. She don't never have to create that course again ever in life. Like, it's created, it's on a platform, it's just gonna keep on running. She gonna keep making money from that thing while she over here working, right? That's 2 streams of revenue. For my client, 3 streams of revenue already, because again, he's already flipping, he's already doing wholesaling, all this or whatever. He has more coaching clients now, and these courses are going to be on automation. So he's going to be physically working in these 2 streams while this stream is making money for him working himself, right? He done already made the investment in that thing, right? He done created the courses. We working through all of the ebooks now, all of the content that's going to go along with it. We have somebody on the team that's a videographer for any other videos, like promo videos to hype you up, to, like commercial type videos, promo videos. Got the videographer doing that. We have the guy that's setting up the ads, all of that other stuff. All we doing is waiting for him to finish putting it on paper, because you got to realize, busy people, you got to punish them. I'll be like, listen, sit inside for 2 hours, do X, Y, Z with that, right? Once he finishes the ebooks, we put that out there, that thing gonna be making money automatically. What can you offer in the form of coaching or a course to add to your business so that you can start making additional revenue, right? So again, it's not about opening 10 different businesses. Listen, excuse my French, that shit is stressful. When I first started in business, I was all over. This is why I get to tell people this or whatever, right? Because all the mistakes that I made, I'm hoping that I could spare y'all from doing it. Listen, I worked hard as hell running 4 businesses at one time, right? And wasn't making $1 million, and none of them because I was all over the place doing too many things, as opposed to now I have one business. Last year we had 10 streams of revenue in the business. I've scaled back because my process now is it's a lot of hustle when your goal is to get to 6 figures and multiple 6 figures, right? When you're trying to get to 7 figures in business, it's a lot less hustle and a lot more strategy. I'm at a lot more strategy now because I don't want. I'm 46 years old. In 4 years, I'm gonna be 50. I literally want to be retired and hire another CEO to run my business while I travel the world, because my son gonna be graduated high school at that point, right? So again, it's a lot of things that you can do in your business without opening 10 different businesses. And it's not necessary to have 10 different businesses to have 10 streams of revenue, right? You can have all the streams of revenue you feel like you need to have in one business. So that's what I wanted to just kind of break that down to you all and share that with you again, because I don't want y'all overworking yourselves. The core of me is still a therapist. On the 12th of this month, I will have received, I got my master's degree August 12th. And this year it'll be 15 years, right? The core of me is still always looking out for the mental well-being and the well-being of people, right? Of us, especially in the entrepreneurship space. And I'm really passionate about women because we do so much, right? So we're moms, we're wives, we're business owners, we this, we that. We already have a lot on our plate. So when we add in 10 different businesses, that's really further complicating our lives and compromising our well-being. And I don't want us to do that because it's not necessary. Even as far as like adding streams of revenue in your business where you're working them all, that's too much as well, right? I don't want you to work them all. I want you to automate parts of it. And I can definitely teach you all how to automate parts of it. When you get to that point, we can sit down and identify streams of revenue as well as strategies on when to implement them, how to implement them, and then some of them are going to have to go on automation. I'm not going to be with the program where I'm telling you you're going to have to work them all. You're going to have to hire a team, right? Because again, there's no I in team. You can't accelerate and elevate in business all by yourself. You have to have a team of people in there. And definitely you will be able to afford to pay those people. A lot of times we tell ourselves, I don't want to hire nobody because I can't afford to pay them. If you look at how your business is generating revenue, you definitely can. I'm going to give you another example. When we were offering grant writing services in the business, I had hired a grant writer for a little while, right? Before I just totally eliminated the services altogether. But I hired a grant writer, and our fees were $800 to write a grant, right? Because it had, we did the writing, the research, and the and submission to 2 different entities, right? So that the $800 grant writing package. When I hired the grant writer, she only wanted $25 an hour. She did 10 hours worth of work, so technically we paid her $250 per grant, and the rest of the money stayed in my business for us to do other things. So when you start saying I can't afford to hire somebody, look at what your business is generating off that person when you hire them. And then you'll realize, hey, you know what? I can't afford to add to my team. You really can. So stop telling yourself that and figure it out. All right, y'all. So I just wanted to come to y'all real quickly just to share that. When I realized a lot of people were still thinking in terms of streams meant another business. That is not what that means. That just means figure out another way that you can generate revenue into that one business so that you are not all over the place. And this philosophy applies to everybody. I have a book that's out there that says Live Free, Creating the Streams to Live Your Dreams, that identifies 5 streams of revenue that can be implemented into any business, right? Any business. I don't care if you're trying to do a cleaning service, if you're a caterer, I don't care what it is. There are at least 5 streams of revenue, even more. Biblical principle, Keyshawn Webster pointed out to me this morning, I didn't even know that was in the Bible, that talks about 8 streams of income to survive, right? You need more than 1 stream of income, definitely, because if 1 stream dries up, then what happens? You're out of there. You're homeless and broke. I used the philosophy. I was teaching one of my clients one time. There was a entity here called a Cupcake Factory years ago or whatever, right? And I say years ago because it's gone. Cupcake Factory got in on the trend. Cupcakes was a big thing for a hot minute. Everybody was getting cupcakes and in place of cakes and this and that. Well, cupcakes ain't the big thing no more. And guess what? They ain't the thing no more either because they gone. All the locations are closed, right? You gotta build a business that's gonna get you past the wave, right? There's ups and downs in every business, right? You can't just box yourself into doing one thing and then when that phase is over, then you over. No, you gotta learn how to ride the wave. So you have to make sure your business is sustainable to the point where it'll help you ride the wave. If this stream dry up, this stream is still flowing. If this stream stop dripping or flowing and it's dripping, then I have another one, right? You have to be able to have enough in your business so that it can sustain you and your family, right? It ain't one stream of revenue ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna survive. You ain't gonna survive. So again, if you all need assistance with identifying streams of revenue in your business, how to implement them, developing the strategies to do that, I do offer that in my coaching services. I can certainly help you identify them and implement them. Just give me a call, 504-513-3076. But please don't call me if you're talking about doing 10 different businesses, because that ain't going to resonate with my spirit at all. Again, if that's your thing, that's your thing. It's just not my thing, and we are not in alignment. So I won't be able to help you with that, because I'm not going to set you up to the point where I know you're going to burn out, right? That don't even make no sense. If I know that, I'm not about to hurt you. I'm not about to take your money and hurt you. That ain't what we're going to do. Because I know that you're going to be compromising yourself and experiencing burnout, and probably soon. So let's talk about it. Again, if you want to give me a call, 504-513-3076. And let's talk about how we can help you in your business to do more. Well, not to do more, to do less and make more money. That's the goal, right? Just to make more money. So that's the purpose of being in business, to make more money. And I want to help you do that, but I don't want to help you by harming you to make you do more and do a whole lot more. That's not what we talk about. So, all right, y'all. So thank y'all so much for joining me this morning. I pray that this has helped you somewhat. Automated travel. That's right, Shalita. That's the name of the game. All right, y'all. So I'm about to get out of here because I got to get some work done today. But I just wanted to enlighten y'all and share that with you all. Y'all share this with a friend. Share this on your page, because I know that just because there were people that reached out to me with it, I know that there are a lot of people out there that are thinking the same thing. Streams of revenue mean I got to start another business. Y'all like it. Y'all share it with your friends. You know, friends don't let friends walk around ignorant. So y'all share it with your people that are entrepreneurs, that are business owners, so that they can understand this and get it in their spirit as well. All right, y'all. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.